That thing bleeding to the, you know what I mean?
Walkie slush.
That thing bleeding, P.
Okay, today we're gonna go over the positives of Graal. I know like some of the videos I do are like super negative, so we're gonna have to have a positive video somehow, you know. So let's go over the first one. The first one is you can meet new people, and as in meet new people, there's like a chat function, right? And you can meet them via the chat function, like at start you can meet them, at the bases you can meet them, at events you can meet them anywhere on the game, like because it's like it has a little chat function too. Like the game was purely meant for like meeting new people and chatting it up with new people on the game, you know. But ever since the Discord, you know, popped off, people didn't feel the need to like log on as much, so that's why the game like decreased in player base, because you know it was one of the top chatting games back in like 2013 or 2014 or whatever, but now it's not, you know. But you can still meet new people though. You can like still meet new people and everything. Like nothing has changed about that. So let's go to the next one. Responsive admin. Like people like to poop on admins, right? Just because they're you know, late with updates, they possibly abuse you, whatever, you know, like that, stuff like that. Unlike any other game that's an indie game or a big company game, you don't really get to talk to the admin, you know. So be grateful that you actually get to talk to the admin sometimes. Like the admins are regular players like you, and they oftentimes get criticized because them purely being admins, you know. Like it's not the admin's fault. It's not every admin's fault actually that updates are late, you know. Like there's literally only 6 scripters in all of Graal at the moment. Well, I don't know. There's saying I don't know. Don't quote me on that info, but there's like 6, around 6, you know, 6 scripters. So that's not a lot. There's single digit scripters on Graal, and you have to put into account that there's 4 Graals, right? Well, 5 including, you know, Deltaria. And you have to account on the communities, right? And new updates. Like Old West still gets updated. Zone doesn't really get updated. Like Zone doesn't get updated at all. But Old West gets updated. Classic still gets updates, and Era gets updated. And you have to think these new items, right? These new items, they're not stuff that you can like drag in from like a little toolbox or creative menu and just put in the game. Like there's stuff you gotta actually script into the items and everything. You know, like that bar and everything. It takes a lot of scripts to code that, or the Vandal or the auction guns. Like it takes scripters to like code that. We don't have like they don't even have no proper gun admin, bro. They like some other people are right now like messing with the guns, so that's why the fucking guns are like trash right now, bro. Because there's no proper gun admin because they're so like short staffed, you know. And on top of it, hey, if y'all are trashing on like admins for like late updates and everything, why don't y'all apply to be admin if y'all have a laptop, you know? Like you can legit apply to be admin, right? And if you don't have no warnings, like, well, I think the minimum is like, I don't know, like 5, 6 or something like that. Like you can like apply, bro. And depending on your jail or anything, like you can still apply. Like apply for admin, you know? Warnings don't even really matter. Jails and warnings don't even matter if you're applying for like a development part. Like if you're like levels, you want to be like levels, or if you want to be GFX or like SFX or like gun admin, I guess, or like anything that's development. Like the warnings and shit don't matter, bro. Just but the player relations, that matters because it's just purely, it's like a Discord moderator, bro. You just moderate, bro. But if you're like talking down and refuse to like apply, bro, that's kind of on you, bro. If you possibly can reply. And I know some of y'all are gonna be like,
oh, you're glazing the admins.
No, I'm not glazing the admins. It's not glazing if I'm telling the truth, bro. Like it's facts, bro. Like is it not facts that they're short staffed? Like if it's not, then let me know in the comments, bro. Like come on, dude. It's facts. It's not glazing. I'm not a chef. I don't work at a bakery, so how can I be glazing them? Like no. So next positive event. Yes, unlike other games, Era hosts events, hella events. Like other games, like the other Graal games, they don't host as much anymore. But Era, bro, on Era they host a lot, bro. They host more events than anyone like else, any other game really. Like for instance, I know like some people people like iMask and Flaw and Fox and all those other crazy people. They hosted some Godzilla event for like a full week, and boy oh boy, they was hosting it so much that I wish that they added a setting to where you could like mute the broadcast message, bro, because they were spamming like nobody. Like, come on, bro, stop spamming us. You're supposed to be admins, you're supposed to be like giving us useful information in the broadcast message. I don't want to play no Godzilla event where everybody is going to like gas me up using the gas launcher when I try to attack you and everything, and then they're going to get the kill and they're going to get the hat. Like, stop spamming me, bro. You're an admin, you don't spam, bro. You mute people who spam. Like, what? But yeah, they hosted so many events that week that I wish that there was a function to mute the broadcast message, bro. And on top of it, they are making more stuff. They're making new stuff. They're making like new stuff to where they're like the events are more fun, such as like Game Brawl Arena. That's like a new type of event style. It's like, I don't know who made it, but it's basically a copy of Valorant, most like 100%. So the only thing that's like it's 100% a copy of Valorant, not gonna lie. But yeah, they're adding new events, new things, new that, blah blah blah. Like, yeah, bro, it's very fun for the events. The events are very fun. So that's all I got to say about the events. But the next thing is player made group. Player made groups such as like mafias and everything. If you really want to be a degenerate and go to the mafia side, the mafia side is where is that if you're a degenerate. But not all mafia members are degenerates. Like Cientix, he's not he's not a degenerate. But the rest of the mafia community, bro, they're kind of wild, bro. Like, I would never join the mafia community ever again, bro. It's just too much drama, like, for nothing, bro. They go dots for docs and everything like that, bro. They go expose for expose, allegation for allegation, accusation for accusation. They go crazy with that stuff, bro. And player made groups such as like gangs and everything, such as like bases and everything. You can join the base community, so to not feel left out and to get some kills up and use your gun and make friends along the way. Like, there's a tons of communities you can join, and there's also like the Start community too, which I highly suggest you just join my community and Start, because mine is the only one that I see that's not toxic. Mine and Necron, you can join that. The rest of the Start communities, they just be at a start to start drama because they could have nothing else better to do besides starting drama. But Start is the least toxic group of them all, though, so you should join them for sure. And the next positive is romance. Now I know y'all over here being like, ew, e-daters. No e-daters. Kill the e-daters, burn them alive, and all the other stuff, right? But you can actually meet new people on here, bro. Like, just because it's a game or anything doesn't mean you can't have like no romance or anything. Like, I view e-dating as like if you don't have plans to meet up in real life, that's what e-dating is for me. So like, if you guys set up something to meet in real life, then y'all set, bro. Y'all are set, bro. Like, don't view it as cringe or anything like that, bro. Like, all you need is an airport and commitment, bro. If you truly like the person, love the person, because you gotta love the person to be with them while they're like miles away and y'all haven't met yet, and there's other opportunities in real life. Like, no, you gotta actually love the person. So that's why I say you need commitment and an airport. Like, that's the only two things you need: commitment and an airport. I met someone on there. I met them in real life, and we're Gucci now. So gameplay, like the game has like very good gameplay, bro. Like, people say the game's dead, the game's this, the game's that, when y'all are literally playing it. Like, it's kind of crazy how people always say the game is super dead, right? When y'all are like saying the game is dead on the game's chat. Like, you can't say the game's dead but be on the game at the same time, being like, oh, the game's dead, while you're holding yourself an expensive auction gun with expensive uploads and everything that you made yourself for the game to look good. Like, you can't just say you dislike the game yet participate in the game's activities, bro. Like, you could be like the person could be like a leader of a powerful gang that had like 2K, 4K basing hours, right? And they could be saying like, oh, the game's dead, the game sucks, the game's ass. Like, no, the game is not ass, the game doesn't suck, and the game is not dead. The game had a 200 player increase when Steam dropped, bro. And on top of it, there's more content for the game for people to play. Like, there's now a starter pack for new people. So You can't say the game's dead or anything when new people are joining and people are still playing and enjoying the activities, right? Like you might see this 800 people to 1,000 people online only, right? But you gotta think of Discord too. You gotta think of Discord. Like for example, ever since Discord was created, the 4,000 people that used to be online daily went down so much. It went down to 2,000, and then it went down finally to 1,000. And in reality, like if you like take out the Discord people, right? You gotta think, right? They all stopped playing because of Discord, because of, like, you know, Graal was the #1 texting app to meet new people, but now Discord was created, so they don't have to text new people on Graal. They don't have to log on Graal to text new people. So basically, all they have to do is just sit on like YouTube or whatever and wait for somebody to text them to be like, hey, log on Graal. Or if they're like a baser and their base is getting attacked, those like 3 members that was just defending the base could turn into 13 members so fast once you take the base. Like, you always wonder like how the 3 members turn into 13. That's because they pinged the Discord server full of other people. Now imagine if every single base and every single game, everybody just pings their Discord server to log on. Like, a lot of people would log on, right? Like, every time you see like free EC, like people automatically ping every single Discord server imaginable for them to log on. And those little 800 players turn into like 1,500 and shit, you know? Like, so you can't say the game's dead or the game sucks or anything, because if the game sucks, then you wouldn't be playing it and you wouldn't, you know, be, you know, on it and doing all that other shit, you know? Like, come on, bro. And don't say in the comments being like, oh, I'm only on it because I have nothing else to do. Like, no, bro. No. If you have nothing else to do when you're on it, that means the game is entertaining somewhat, you know? So relax. So let's go into the next positive, because I just went off topic. Customization. So customization, where you can just customize your character and everything, right? You can just customize your character and make sure you're all spick and span all and everything, you know? Like, you can wear suits, ties, panties, bikinis, all that, bro. Like, you can customize your character. You can make anything out of your character as long as it's appropriate, you know? Like, you can see, like, you see a lot of people with like unique outfits and everything. That's because they made them themselves or paid people to make them. Like, it's so cool to make your own outfit. Like, for example, my outfit, I make that. Well, me and my girl like made it, you know? She made like 50% of the head, I made the other half, and blah 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 blah. But like, it looks good though, right? It looks really good though, right? Like, customization is the best. Like, name any other game where you can like customize your character in full. Like, Fortnite, you can't do that. You gotta buy certain skins that they give you, bro. Roblox, you can do that, right? You can do that. You can do that in Roblox, but any other game besides Roblox and Graal, bro, you can't do. Minecraft, you can do it in, but yeah. And let's go to the last one. In real life job opportunities if you become a staff member. Believe it or not, you can actually get like a good job if you become a staff member for Graal. If you become an essential member, like essential. And what I mean by job opportunities, like, you can put this on your, like, you can legit put this on your resume. Like, if you become a scripter or developer for the game, you'll be able to, like, I know that one person works for Firefox now, which is, you know, the browser. One person works for Firefox and the other person works for Adobe, because they were scripters for Graal, and now they're work for Adobe and Firefox. Like, I'm sure this dude Cientix, he's gonna work for Graal for like a little bit longer, and then I know for a fact when he gets older, he's gonna work for like a big company that needs coders and everything, because he's a coder himself. And he's gonna show his resume on what he did and everything, and it's gonna be on this Graal server, right? This little on Graal itself. And on top of it, scripters and everything, I think like you get actually like paid if you work for Graal. I don't know how much, but I know that I heard recently some dude actually dropped out of college for this game because he started getting paid for this game. So if you're like dropping out of college because you're getting paid on Graal, first off, that's kind of crazy, because Graal is not secure. Because like, if you're like working for Graal, you gotta walk on eggshells, especially if you're on a stab team. So You can like get that position taken away at any time. Unless they need you, of course, which they need scripters. So a scripter can like admin abuse and everything else, and they won't get fired. So, but anyone else, like you can get fired. So if you're like dropping out of college to like work for Graal, then you're getting paid like a decent amount of salary. Just like Jeff over here. Jeff gets paid a lot. I don't know how much he gets paid, but he gets paid a lot. But yeah, that's all the positives of Graal that I know of at the moment, right? Well, you can there's also realism, right? There's also realism. Like this was the one thing I forgot. You can also like it's not real, but it's like it's like a different life. It's like a second life. Like you log on and it's a different life. Like basically what Cientix was telling me that you can log on like you could have a bad day at like home and work and everything, and you can just log on Graal and everybody on Graal would not even care about it. Like they would just like look at you as different, like look at you like as a different person on Graal. Like for instance, like I could like have that bad day, like my booty hole could have hurt because I like pooped a lot, right? And then now it's burning and I'm like, oh man, my booty hole hurt, or my dog died, like they would not care at all. They would just not care. Like they would just be like, hey Zion, how are you? Like how's everything going? Like, oh, you're the best, Zion, blah, 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 glaze, and like they would just not care at all. Like they would just not care. Like it's just they're like it's just a game that's waiting for you, when you get out of school, when you get out of work. That's what Cientix said, It's a very comforting game. And you can like meet new people too. Like on top of it, like the new people you meet are like friends, even though they're like 5 continents away. They're very enjoyable to talk to, and it's fun to like think that you could meet them in real life if you guys create a deeper bond. But yeah, like that's the only other positive thing I could think of right now. So if you like the video, please like, subscribe, and comment. And everybody, you can like comment anything, bro. I don't really delete comments, so y'all good, y'all Gucci. Stay safe. What else am I forgetting? Video almost over. Yeah.